Hi Capricorn, and welcome to my reading. Okay, it's the first time that I'm actually recording on YouTube, so I'm learning with you here. I'm learning with you. Anyway, let's see what Capricorn needs to know. What does Capricorn need to know? What does Spirit want Capricorn to know? Spirit want one moment while I go get those. Okay, yeah, it's just those three. Take them or shuffle them back. Shuffle them back. Okay. Sometimes what happens during my readings, I take side messages, but I am not doing those yet. I want to start off with just the general reading first. What does Capricorn need to know? What does Spirit want Capricorn to know? Those I take. And feel free to fast forward past the shuffling. Where do you want them? First. At the moment, I said third choice, so I would go right here. Need 3 more cards. What else does Capricorn need to know? What does Spirit want Capricorn to know? This is the final outcome. So I'm still missing the last 2 courses. One more card needed. I hope y'all saw that too, because and like I said, being that I'm just starting out on YouTube, I'm not doing side messages yet, which I sometimes do get in my own readings, but I will of course show what's at the bottom of the deck. Now, what do we have for Capricorn? 8 of Air, Queen of Air. Dang, since you. As far as choices, we have Desire, 4 of Air, 5 of Earth, and the 9 of Fire. Okay. Okay, Capricorn. Apparently at this current time you are suffering in silence. There's something that you know but you don't necessarily want to speak on for fear of the backlash. It's kind of like you know what's going on behind the scenes. Everybody else does, and just not saying nothing, and just isn't saying anything. You, on the other hand, it seems like it's affecting you more than most, and you want to say something, you really do. Part of you don't know why you're holding your tongue back, because okay, so it might be, for some of you, it might be another person involved, because most, so also hearing that if it was anybody else, you would have been said something. But because it's one person in particular that's around you, you want to play it a little more cautiously because you don't know how it's going to go. But that's you presently. As far as the energy around you, yeah. Either this is the energy in general, or this is the specific person that you don't want to say anything about. But there is somebody around you that's very gifted with separating logic from emotion. They know how to balance both, but they're very knowledgeable. They're very knowledgeable. They're very wise. In a sense, they're 3 steps ahead, mentally speaking. I'm gonna have to clarify this card to see what's really going on, because whoever this is, you know they're capable of twisting the situation to their own benefit. And depending on the words you choose, it can go downhill real fast. And you'd be the one that's left out in the cold. Okay. Now, that's not... I'm definitely going to have to clarify the Queen of Air. Now, as far as your strengths... I was about to say as far as your strength or weakness, but this speaks more to your strength. Being that you know the situation that's going on around you, you're not handling your business on your own. It's more of you're seeking knowledge. The way Spirit is phrasing it, you're seeking knowledge from a higher power. So that can mean different things for different people. For some of y'all that means prayer. I mean, y'all are praying on the situation. For others, y'all are actually seeking out somebody who you actually look up to, a mentor, a counselor, someone that you typically go to advice for. You're seeking assistance from them. Others, I'm hearing for those that are more spiritual based, y'all are sitting within yourselves and seeking advice either from your higher self or from Source. For those of you that are spiritual and are sitting down with you, either your higher self or your Source, even if it's your ancestors, your spirit guides, for y'all specifically, I want you to know the answer that you need is already inside of you. You know what you need to do. It's just hard decision to make because of the person involved. But at the end of the day, what's more important? Your mental health or your friendship. You gotta pick and choose who you're gonna stand for. This is you in the present moment. The 5 of Air. Oh, okay, you're making the decision to take the mask off. Because like I said, you know something what's going on behind the scenes. You're just suffering yourself, not saying anything. People around you know what's going on as well, but it's like, you're taking off the mask. in a sense, you're exposing the truth. You're exposing the truth. You're not holding back your thoughts on the matter. You're not holding back your emotions. Whatever it is that's bothering you, you're finally saying it's my turn to speak. And telling you how I feel, and whatever happens, happens. Now, according to Spirit, there's three paths to take here. There are three that are most likely you're going to choose. We all have free will, so there could be another option that presents itself later down the road. But according to Spirit, these are the primary three that are the most likely to take place. The first one being desire. Okay, yeah, you're gonna open your mouth, but it's not gonna come out how you want to say it. Like, with this path, I would say would be one where it most likely backfires, because you are giving into your passion, you're giving into your desires, meaning that you are speaking a little bit too freely. You know how people, if you go based off of desire, based off passion, and they act without thinking, they speak without thinking, and they're a little more impulsive? That would be this here, where you're speaking purely out of passion and off of impulse. So people hear what you're saying is being heard, but at the same time, something is getting lost in translation. Like, whatever it is that you're complaining about, whatever it is that you need to say, sure, it's important, but because you're acting solely out of passion and impulsivity, because you're over your want to change, you're desiring a change, either in this other person or this situation in general, it's not going to play out the way you want it to, because there's no thought behind what you're saying. There's no thought behind what you're saying. There's no planning, there's no consideration. You're just speaking, and whatever comes to you, comes to you. And yeah, that's the one that's most likely going to end up backfiring. I'm going to be honest with you, that's the one that's going to most likely backfire. Whereas the second potential road you could take would be the Four of Air, time of rest. You're in a time of need, and what you need is rest. You need planning, you need organization, you need strategizing. Someone who's clear in thought gives a well-organized presentation, meaning if you're going to speak on a matter, take your time to organize your thoughts a little more carefully. Know exactly what you're going to say and how you're going to say it. Don't let your emotions rule you. Be a little more balanced and have it thought out. Because like I said earlier, whoever this is or whatever the situation is, they are very gifted at separating emotion from logic. So they can twist almost any situation. Yeah. But the second choice is more like you know who you're going up against, and instead of trying to beat It's not so much you're trying to beat them, it's trying more of, oh, you're not gonna go to me into fucking up. I'm gonna have to clarify that as well, because for me to hear that, you're not gonna go to me into fucking up. I may have to get a deeper look at that one as well. And the last choice and option is the 5 of Earth. Oh, hold up now. The main thing I'm hearing strongly is someone's not taking accountability for their own actions. Someone's gonna try to throw something in your face. This is the third road you can. This is the third potential road you can take, but I see what Spirit's saying with this one. If you choose to open your mouth and go with 3, it's more like whoever this is, they're gonna leave the emotion out of it, but they're gonna be saying things to provoke you. They're going to be pointing out your flaws, your mistakes, and you have no problem taking accountability for your past actions. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I said it. I'm aware I did it. I'm aware that I know the effect it has. And you, in a sense, it's kind of like it diminishes them, because instead of being defensive, you're staying on Messenger, you're staying on topic. You're still holding this conversation while taking accountability of your past actions, whatever they're trying to use to justify what they're saying or what they're doing. And that's not working against you, because you know what you said, you know what you did, and instead of being defensive about it and arguing back and forth with them, you are taking responsibility while still trying to hold them accountable, having their conversation. Oh, in a sense, you're also holding them accountable as well. And it's coming off as the way you're doing it, the way you're speaking it. It comes off across like, be aware of the cost of your own actions, because someday soon you're gonna have to pay that price. You're always aware of what your actions cost you, but now the cost of their actions is catching up to them, and they don't like it because you're holding them accountable. And what you can expect in the next coming weeks, this is actually a beautiful ending for you. What you can expect in the next couple of weeks, you have the 9 of Fire. Now, regardless of whichever path you choose, or option number 4, if you find, like I said, that may present itself at a later time, but the 9 of Fire is, you are glowing beautifully. You are protected from your surroundings. You have thrived in a hostile environment. You didn't let things that are said or done cause you to will and die, and nor did you adapt. You stayed true to who you are. You stay true to who you are. You're rooted in what you're becoming. When people around you, you're gonna see that you're more than what meets the eye. Whatever. whatever's been said, I don't know what's been said, I don't know what's been done. For everybody's gonna be different, but apparently it's not so much as people are gonna think differently about you, but people are starting to see, like, really see who you are, like what's been said about you, what's been said about you that doesn't represent you at all. Like, you are someone else entirely from all the things that have been said about you. And in the upcoming weeks, the people around you are gonna start noticing that. Like I said, and all of this would make sense with what's at the bottom of the deck. Because I didn't even read this one yet, but if you want to know, bottom of the deck we have 5 of water. It's not so much as someone's in deep regret, it's more that they're playing victim. They're playing victim, but they are the one that's in the wrong. Oh shit. I'm sorry, I don't mean to curse, but you see how all the spirit just highlighted, you see how all these fish around them, like, are you okay? Is this something you need? Is this something you desire? But whoever this that was playing victim, it's like they're trying to gain sympathy, they're trying to gain empathy, they're trying to gain attention. But I guess all that's gonna go away when all this happens. All that's going away when this happens. I did say I wanted to clarify. Alright, let's clarify. Queen of Air. Spirit. Yeah, tell me not to blame y'all for that one, but y'all are the one knocking the cards. Like, this one does go here. This one goes with the floor. Which ones do I take? Which ones do I put back? Really? Okay, so let's get started with clarifying this. Oh shit. The Queen of Air. I remember I said it's a person or a situation that's very charismatic. That's very gifted. Apparently they are somewhat, this is a person, and apparently someone that a lot of people does listen to, because what came out clarifying it was authority as well as obstacles and challenges. Oh. Whoever this is somebody that people look up to, respect, consider them an authority figure, someone in power. So if this may be a family member, either a parent, aunt, uncle, grandparent, like when you're, if it's pertains to a friend group, this is someone that would be considered the alpha, like someone that everybody listens to, even if they're not liked, they're still respected. Like someone that does not get told no and does not like to hear the word no. In some way, shape, or form, they always get their way, and is somewhat of an obstacle or a challenge because it's also the type of person that's very demanding. And the best way I can say is like they make you feel like you're backed into a corner. You want to say no, but you don't know how it's gonna look. Because this person's so well liked, and people around you would have a hard time believing that this person is mean, this person is rude, this person is aggressive, this person is. And I would say it's like it's only to you, but for some of y'all, it is only you where they're like this one. There can be where they can be very demanding. Like it's like this. It's literally like they're singling you out. But for majority of you, it's like there's a select few, like you and a very select few of other people, where whoever the authority figure is, they, in a sense, like bully you, demean you, try to control you. Because look at y'all, the select few that are singled out, and look at them. Who would ever believe that they are someone that can actually be capable of? Oh, this person is okay. This type of person I don't like. Okay. So because there's someone that everybody else likes, they think that you'll get away with stuff you're pulling a whole lot of crap. Because who around you is gonna believe it? Because it's not what everybody else sees. Then we have the person you're going to for advanced counseling. They in themselves, they're cautioning patience. It's more of a waiting game, whereas they're very patient, they are very wise. And they're cautioning you to have patience. Because they themselves see what's going on. Why do I get the feeling that this person is spiritual in nature? Because it's like I can see them seeing how all this is gonna play out, and they're basically telling you to wait. It's not so much that they're telling you to endure a little bit longer, but they're telling you to have patience, because they already see how it's gonna play out. They already know the final outcome. They already know that everybody soon is gonna see the truth, because they themselves have seen it. They themselves have felt it. Whoever it is you're talking to for advice on the situation, I don't know, I feel it strongly. Even if they don't say they're spiritual or know what spirituality is, they themselves, in a sense, are spiritual. And they can see the final outcome of this. It's not going to be pretty they themselves can see the final outcome of this, and they know it's not going to be pretty for this going to air. Spirit also clarified the 3 paths that can be taken. You have desire, was clarifying desire and triumph. Oh, I find that funny, just a little bit. Because with this, I said you're being more impulsive than rational. There's not a lot of thought but it's clarified by triumph. Okay, so this will be for a select few of you. Alright. Now I understand what Spirit was saying. because this is going to be for very few of you, not all, but very few of you. For those of you that are already known to act off an impulse, for those of you that are already known to act impulsive and be very passionate about whatever it is you're doing or speaking about, it can be as simple as watching a movie. You'd be the one that's yelling at the TV. Like, I told you not to go in the basement. I told you the killer waiting for you. I told you this. You'd be the type of person that's yelling at the TV. So for you, this first pass, it would actually be a triumph. You would actually be successful, because for you to be so passionate, for you to be so not aggressive, assertive, for you to be so bold and so loud, it's like there's no way you're lying. What you're saying has to be true, because there's no way you're gonna have this level of passion, this level of intensity, this level, like, dang, I feel it in my soul. There's no way you would have all that oomph if you was making it up, if whatever you're saying was a bold-faced lie. There's no possible way. So for select few of you that are known to be already reckless and impulsive, and if you speak and speak out, this will actually work in your favor. Now, it's not all of you. That's not for everybody. It's for select few that's already known to do something like that. Now, for the other two options, the choices they can make for of air is clarified by passion, ignited. It's like the more you plan out what you're gonna say or what you can do, the more it sets your flame ablaze. Like, you was upset before, you want to speak out before, but the more you plan, the more you organize, the more you think on what it is you want to say and why, it's like the more you feel strongly this is what you should do. Right or wrong, whoever's with you, it doesn't matter. But this is the right thing to do. I like this card because, in a sense, it's like you feel within yourself that you're not going to fail. But it's everything you have, and it's not like you're wrong. Apparently, for some things you're saying, there is proof. Oh. For some things you're saying, there is proof. So, in a sense, how can I fail when you have how can you feel when you have so much backing you up? Now, for those of you left with option number 3, choose wisely. Okay. Where you're actually taking accountability, and like I said, it does diminish them when you're taking accountability and holding them accountable and they're meeting you with resistance. Just clarify with choose wisely, because I find that so funny how this one gets a little extra oomph, and this one is more of how to avoid this backfiring. So both of these have a chance of backfiring, and with clarification is hopefully helping you with how to make sure they don't backfire. Because sometimes taking accountability doesn't always work in your favor, depending on the words you choose and what you're taking accountability for. Because the way it can be turned back on you, apparently, is that if whatever is brought up about you and you take accountability for it, but if the people around you sees your actions being worse than what it is you're talking about what they said or did, it can actually backfire in your face, and people stop listening to what you have to say. Because no, how you will be mad at this person when what you did is worse than what they did? So Spirit caution you. So it's okay to take accountability, because if you know he's wrong about something, he was wrong about something. Hold yourself to the same standards you set for other people. But at the end of the day, be a little more cautious about what you take accountability for and the words you choose when you're taking accountability for something. Because either it can help you or it can hurt you. As you know, correction, Spirit said it can help you up until the point where it starts hurting you. But like I said, at the end of the day, no matter what course of action you choose, no matter what path you take in the next upcoming weeks, this will be your final result. This will be your final result. Now, it may not be everybody that's around you, but there will be some people that start seeing you for who you are, who you truly are, instead of believing whatever lies have been told about you, or believe. And even if you stand alone, your light will still shine, because at the end of the day, you know who you are, you know what you stand for, you know what you represent, and you walk fearlessly in your truth. Okay, Capricorn, that is all that I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you did enjoy the reading, you can always like and subscribe, because there will be more to come. See you next time.